Jury selection in Karen Read's second murder trial begins tomorrow. Today, new rulings in the case,
including a setback for the defense, as NBC 10's Katie Benoit reports.
Jury selection will start here in Dedham tomorrow morning. Today, the judge ruled on what type of defense Karen Read's legal team can use in the retrial. Read is accused of backing into her boyfriend, Boston police officer John O'Keefe, and leaving him to die outside a home in 2022. But her defense claims she was framed and wants to use what is known as the third-party culprit defense. Today, Judge Beverly Cannoni ruled it will be allowed in part, allowing the defense to possibly point a finger at Brian Albert and Brian Higgins, who were both at the Canton house party that night, but not Colin Albert.
The question for the court was, is there actual probative value that these third-party culprits may have committed this crime, or is the defense just trying to muddy the waters and confuse the jury? And the judge seems to be leaning towards, no, this is just confusing the jury. So she's allowing them potentially to point the finger at two third-party culprits, but they're not allowed to mention it in an opening statement, and they have to flesh out their arguments throughout the trial before she's going to let that in.
Cannoni also ruling today a former FBI agent, Michael Easter, will not be allowed to testify. The defense wanted him to give his opinion on the police investigation. Multiple members of law enforcement faced disciplinary action after Read's mistrial.
It hurts, but it's not a huge blow necessarily, because what the judge's ruling says basically is your expert witness was just going to come in here and testify to things that the jury already knows. It's in their common sense. So you don't need an expert to come in and say that they didn't follow procedures.
Finding a jury could take a few weeks. Once testimony begins, up to 150 witnesses could take the stand, including the two men Read's defense team claims could have had something to do with O'Keefe's death. In Dedham, Katie Benoit, NBC 10 News.